In the early 1900s, one of the most trusted pharmaceutical companies in the world sold heroin, not to addicts, to parents, for their children, as cough medicine. And yes, it was made by Bayer. Welcome to You Won't Believe History, where the past didn't just make mistakes, it marketed them. Heroin was first synthesized in 1874. At the time, scientists thought it was a miracle drug. It was stronger than morphine. It worked faster. And, this part mattered, they believed it was non-addictive. That belief was catastrophically wrong. In 1898, Bayer trademarked heroin. Yes, trademarked. They sold it globally. As a treatment for pain, asthma, tuberculosis, and coughs, including coughs in children. Think about that for a second. The very drug we now associate with severe addiction and societal devastation was once sold over the counter, promoted as a safe, effective treatment for common ailments like coughs, colds, and even asthma. And the best part? Bayer specifically marketed it for children. Doctors prescribed heroin syrup to children. It worked extremely well because it suppressed coughing by suppressing the nervous system. Parents loved it. Kids slept peacefully. The coughing stopped. So did a lot of other things. How could such a catastrophic error occur? In the late 19th century, pharmaceutical research was rapidly evolving, but the long-term effects of many powerful compounds were not fully understood. Morphine was known to be addictive, but heroin, being a different molecule, was initially believed to be less so, or even non-addictive by some researchers. A terrifying miscalculation. What doctors didn't understand yet was addiction. Children began showing withdrawal symptoms, irritability, restlessness, dependence. Some needed higher doses, because heroin doesn't care how old you are. By the early 1900s, the truth became impossible to ignore. Heroin was highly addictive. Governments stepped in. Regulations followed. And Bayer quietly stopped selling it. No apology. Just silence. Bayer officially stopped manufacturing heroin in 1913. But the legacy of this dark chapter in pharmaceutical history extends far beyond that. It's a stark reminder of the ethical responsibilities of drug manufacturers and the critical importance of rigorous scientific testing. Ironically, Bayer replaced heroin with another drug, aspirin, which they also popularized globally. One drug ruined lives, the other sits in your medicine cabinet. History is weird like that. At the time, no one thought this was evil. They thought it was medicine, which is the scariest part, because the past didn't know what it was doing. But it was very confident anyway. You think heroin cough syrup was bad? Next time on You Won't Believe History, we're looking at the era when a trip to the dentist was replaced by a trip to the corner store for cocaine toothache drops. A cure that didn't just numb the pain, it sparked a national crisis. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because you won't believe what happened when the high wore off. See you in the next chapter of history.